What's up, comic book community? Longbox Love Affair here with my Baltimore Comic Con haul. So it is just over a week since Baltimore Comic Con started, and I went all 3 days. I had the Joe Quesada pass. If you saw my video that I posted not too long ago, I got to meet him. I got some signatures from him and from some other artists, so you get to check those out and see my process from figuring out which books I wanted to have signed to which ones I eventually did have signed, and some sketches. But today I'm going to show you my comic haul. Baltimore Comic Con is a comic book convention. It is not like some other conventions out there where there's a lot of pop culture and other nonsense that does not relate to comic books. But what it does have is a lot of comic book dealers. And so that's, for me, what I want in a convention. I know that other people go to conventions for different reasons. For me, it is the comic books, the dealers. So I combed through the place like 4 times over this 3 days, and was finding some deals left and right. I extended myself on a couple books to just add some things to the collection, and I was excited for what I found. So let me show you one that I was shocked to find on the last day. So when you're looking for one book in a whole convention hall, it's like a crapshoot. You're looking for a needle in a haystack. I was looking for this one Scotty Young variant, Superior Spider-Man 23. I found this last booth last day, and somehow I had missed this booth the other 2 days. I don't know how, but when there's so many booths, that happens. So this was originally $75. I got this for 25% off. This is a hard to find variant cover. This would be a cool one for him to get a signature on. But it is Superior Spider-Man 23. Got an awesome Venom. I am glad that this is not one of his baby covers, which he's been doing a lot lately. Nothing wrong with those, but this is probably right around the time where he started that, or somewhere therein. Also at that same booth, they had Werewolf by Night 37, the third appearance of Moon Knight. This was $25 plus 25% off. So it does have a little tear at the bottom. Not a big deal for me. This is just one to keep in the collection. If the TV show takes off, it is a good one to have. Another big book I picked up, probably the biggest purchase, the price tag is not accurate because I got a deal on it, was Journey into Mystery 103. Originally listed for $400, I got this for $350. I thought this was a decent price, a decent condition. There are no lines through it or creases through the cover. This is the first Enchantress, first Executioner, I believe, too. So there's a date stamp on it, which I kind of dig. It's October 17th, 1965. Yep. So I think that might be when it came out. I don't know. I had to double check. Seems a little late, maybe, but maybe not. So early Thor, this is one of the Journey into Mysteries that I was looking for, and I had been seeing it as overpriced as $500, $600, $700 for some of the copies, even though they are beautiful. It's just not something I wanted to pay for. So to get it for $350 was what I wanted. The second highest priced book I picked up was this Young Avengers director cut. Got a little bit of a deal on it as well, but it's really minty. It might have like a slight indent, barely on the spine, but hard to say. I saw this for a little bit higher price than some other dealers, but I've really, other than this convention, I've never seen this in person. So it's nice to pick up this potentially hot book as more Avengers get introduced into the MCU. And what I should say also about this convention is people were paying or were asking crazy prices, and in some ways they were asking prices that were like, we don't want you to buy it. We're going to keep this at an inflated price, 20, 30, 40% over fair market value. There was one book I was looking for, Fantastic Four #4, with Namor on it, the introduction of Namor into the Silver Age of comics. And same book, same grade, from 2 different dealers, had $1,000 swing in terms of what one was asking versus the other. And even then, I thought that was overpriced given recent sales. So you really had to do some shopping around. You had to use some discretion. I used a lot of restraint trying to buy some books, and I decided it just wasn't worth it. I think I could find deals elsewhere. I focused on some other things. So just some kind of random books, but I found these for cheap. These Wind first prints. So I think this is a second print actually of number 2. I have to double check. So I picked those up. I've been looking for this cover, The Invisible Woman. I think I bought this for like $5. This is just a cool Del Mundo cover. If I ever was to meet him, this would probably be top of my list to have signed. Not a huge Fantastic Four collector, but this cover is pretty dope. Also for $3, found this Sarah Pichelli variant of Miles Morales. This is issue number 25. This is a book I was looking to buy when it first came out, and there was $20 on the shelf. It proves waiting for it was a good thing. Picked this one up maybe for about $5, or no, this was $3, I think. Spider-Man number 2, the second print. Oh wait, second printing. I didn't realize that. Just a cool, I think this is a Jim Chung cover, but Pichelli artwork inside, Miles and Peter Parker. I think this was a freebie that got thrown in there. Moon Knight number 188, the first of the Sun King. I think that's the character's name. For about $3, I picked up Killer Be Killed number 1. I think this is my 3rd copy. This was a book I thought would be great to be optioned for a TV show. Hasn't happened yet. It's an Ed Brubaker title. Sean Phillips. I really enjoyed this series. I thought the first story arc was really strong, like slight slant on things. So not quite the crime thriller that you think you're getting. Anytime I find a variant of Sex Criminals, I have to pick it up, especially for issue number 1. I never knew this existed. The A variant, EH exclamation point, like, eh. This is Sex Criminals number 1. I picked this up from a dealer that does some cons in the area, so always find some good stuff with Carl. He also had this book, you're all gonna laugh, Dark Hawk number 1, but the newsstand. So really nice condition. I don't have a Dark Hawk number 1. I thought I did, and I don't think I do. So I picked up Dark Hawk number 1, and I wanted a newsstand. He had a newsstand years ago. I passed, and I decided to come back, and he had it, so I picked it up. Found this for pretty cheap. Avengers 52 for like $25, but I think this was 30% off. A lot of the things I bought were 25, 30% off the prices, so there were deals to be had. First Grim Reaper, really nice condition. This is a second copy for me. Haunt preview issue. So I never knew this existed. Different issue. Not many of these have been sold on eBay, so I figured this would be a spec buy. Maybe something will come of Haunt, since Todd McFarlane is spreading out his Spawn universe, and has images of Haunt on some of the covers for the recent Spawn books, Spawn universe books, I think it is. So never know. Picked up Avengers 71. Finally found a decent copy where I think Black Knight joins, and I think this might be early Invaders or first Invaders. So yeah, figured I would do that. Another buddy that does the cons was saying this is a good book to get, so I took his advice. I'm a big Warlock fan. Warlock is hot right now. I have all of his stuff, but I found a really nice copy of Strange Tales 178. Love this book. Anytime I can find it, I pick it up. And this was discounted. It was like 30% off or something like that, so I figured, why not? Another 30% off. First appearance of Sif. Right here. This was 136, issue number 136 of Thor. First appearance of Red Wolf, Avengers 80. I think I have a lot of these nice Avengers, silver, bronze, first appearances or key books, so picking those up when I can. And for 25% off of $25, can't beat that. This was an impulse buy. I like Rod Liefeld's work, Cable Deadpool number 1, and I used to have this in the collection. Glad to have it back. It was a nice minty copy. We're back to Warlock number 9. Essentially, this could be Warlock this is an extension of Strange Tales, actually, but this could be like the first issue of a new run type of thing. Cool Warlock cover. We got the Magus. We got Thanos in there somewhere. I think he's in this issue. Universal Truth, Church of Truth, I think, is in here. So a lot of trippy stuff going on from the Strange Tales run. And speaking of Strange Tales, picked up a copy of the first appearance of Pip. So these books have been hot. People are seeing these on Key Collector, and I don't know if some of these dealers weren't up to speed. I feel like this should have been a little bit pricier than it is because it's a really nice condition, but just my jam. And last but not least, Avengers 56. I believe this is the origin of Captain America retold. So that's my Baltimore Comic Con haul. A little bit of a lot of different things for me, but hits my sweet spot. I was really just looking for books that I love, books that I've collected over the years that I might want to get a second or third copy. A little bit of spec going on in here, but mostly this is just a passion project of these comics that I have in my collection now. So a lot of stuff to organize. I don't even know where I'm going to put this stuff. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed my look back at Baltimore Comic Con. If you were there and said hi to me, thank you. It was great to meet people in the comic book community. I know some people said they didn't, and they just saw me from afar, which is fine too. But it's always fun to connect with people and chat. Even though we're masked and being cautious, it's always good to say hi. So thanks for doing that. Thanks for watching. And stay tuned for more haul videos. I have some killer stuff to show from the past week or two. So I am excited to film those videos. So take care, and I'll see you next time. All right, bye-bye.